Turning off, the barman is locked up tight. I'm walking out into the final stretch of night. No regrets in my pockets, no tears in my eyes. Just the wisdom that comes when the romance dies. I've walked through the cities of Paris and London too, and I've sung the heavy soul until my face turned blue. Now I don't have to prove nothing to the world outside. I buried the armor, I buried the foolish pride. The pavement is wet, reflecting the last stars, and the distant sound of the late night cars. It's a peaceful conclusion to a chaotic tale, a steady vessel setting a definitive sail. This is the last groove, the final refrain, a beautiful antidote to all of the pain. Let the bassline fade into the dark street, where the lonely hearts and the funk beats me. Yeah, fading away, where the darkness is sweet. Goodbye to the lovers, goodbye to the fools, goodbye to the critics who made up the rules. I'm dancing alone now, and it feels so right. Step into the rhythm of the eternal night. We spent our best decades chasing a phantom prize, looking for validation in someone else's eyes. Now I see that the answer was always in the low end, the only constant, the only true friend. The brass section is taking the final long breath, a sophisticated goodbye to a metaphorical death. This is the last groove, the final refrain, a beautiful antidote to all of the pain. Let the bassline fade into the dark street, where the lonely hearts and the funk beats me. The drum is slowing down to a heartbeat pace, as I look back one last time at this lonely place. I can see the shadows of the man I used to be, waving goodbye from the edge of the dark sea. He's happy now, he knows that I survived the test, and that I'm finally entering the chamber of rest. The wah-wah guitar gives one last gentle cry underneath the vast and indifferent European sky. It's a beautiful texture, a magnificent sound, as my feet leave the concrete and sink into the ground. Oh, funk, you've been my shelter, you've been my home. When I was wandering the cold world all alone, you gave me a language when I couldn't speak, and you made me strong when the spirit was weak. So tonight, I'm giving you my very last breath, a soulful surrender that is deeper than death. Let the low frequency vibrate one last time, a perfect conclusion to this heavy, poetic ride. This is the last groove, the final refrain, oh, a beautiful antidote to all of the pain. Oh, let the bassline fade into the dark street, where the lonely hearts and the funk beats me. Fade it out, let it go, deep soul funk sinking in slow. The final bass note is vibrating deep, down where the old Yeah. Well, yeah. Woo! You can't run from the lines on your face. You can't outrun the slow, steady pace of a life that's been lived through the thick and the thin, where the losses are heavy and you lose when you win. I spent 40-some years just building a name, playing a rigged and ridiculous game. Now I stand in the shadow of all that I bought, realizing it's nothing like what I was taught. The bassline is dropping like lead on the floor, and I don't want to fight this false war anymore. Every thump of the drum is a strike to my chest, a heavy reminder that I need some rest. Oh, heavy is the groove, heavy is the soul, when you're trying to patch up a beautiful hole. Let the wah-wah guitar cry the tears you hide in the deep dark waters of your foolish pride. Yeah, feel that way, let it sink inside. London, New York, it's the same old blues. Different cities, same worn-out shoes. We're all just searching for a rhythm that heals the numbing cold that a grown man feels. I see the young kids dancing so light on their feet. They don't know the gravity underneath the beat. They think the music is just something to play to pass the time before it washes away. But to me, it's the medicine, it's the last hope, the only thing keeping me connected to hope. Trying to patch up a beautiful hole. Let the wah-wah guitar cry the tears you hide in the deep dark waters of your foolish pride. The snare drum is cracking like a whip in the dark, the thief and the permanent invisible mark on the spirit that's weary from the corporation, tired of wearing this artificial face. I want the raw funk, the unfiltered sound, the kind that drags your soul straight to the ground, where you can't tell the difference between joy and the pain, where you're just standing naked in the middle of the rain. Let the low frequency vibrate my bones and silence the corporate administrative drones. We carried the world on our shoulders so long, we forgot how to just surrender to a song. We thought we were kings, we thought we were wise. Now we're just staring at the darkening skies. Oh, so let the groove break you, let it pull you down to the deepest, flattest bottom of this lonely town. There's no shame in the heavy, no shame in the hurt. We all end up as the same funky dust in the dirt. Oh, heavy is the groove, heavy is the soul, when you're trying to patch up a beautiful hole. Let the wah-wah guitar na 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 na. The leaves are falling down on the boulevard. The wind is blowing cold and the ground is hard. The fire in our blood doesn't burn like a flame. It's an ember in the dark, whispering your name. We don't have the urgency of 21 when we thought every touch was a smoking gun. Now we move with a deliberate, slow design, like the sedimentation in a bottle of wine. I look at the silver threading through your hair and find a deeper beauty than was ever there. The dynamic of our skin is a complex art, written in the rhythm of a tired heart. Welcome to the autumn of our lust, where the golden promises turn into dust. But the groove is deeper than it's ever been, a mature kind of sin underneath the skin. Slow burning fire that the winter can't win. We don't need the drama, we don't need the noise. We lost the foolish girls and the arrogant boys. Now it's just the raw flesh, the honest desire, a slow burning funk, a sophisticated fire. We know exactly where the shadows like to hide. We don't have to carry no defensive pride. We just lay our heavy bodies on the sheet, listen to the subterranean funk beat. Your touch is heavy like a French romance, a beautiful calculated final dance. We aren't looking for a happily ever after, just a moment of honest low frequency laughter. Welcome to the autumn of our lust, where the golden promises turn into dust. But the groove is deeper than it's ever been, a mature kind of sin underneath the skin. The wah-wah guitar is making a sultry sound, dragging our inhibitions down to the ground. We don't need no candles, we don't need no light. The darkness of our middle age is perfectly bright. We've survived the divorces, the bankruptcies, the tears, the accumulation of the terrifying years. And here we are, naked in the heavy groove, finding the only way left for us to move. It's a heavy soul connection, an intellectual sweat, the best kind of sin that we can get. They tell the young people that love is a spring, a bright, shiny, superficial kind of thing. But they don't know nothing about the October cold and the heat that stays when the story is old. It's a deep set rhythm, a bassline that grips the very last breath upon your parting lips. Let the drum stay slow, let the bassline bleed. This is the only medicine that we really need. Welcome to the autumn of our lust, where the golden promises turn into dust. But the groove is deeper than it's ever been, a mature kind of sin underneath the skin. So slow, so deep, the autumn leaves in the heavy beat. No regrets, no lies, just a look in your mature eyes. The autumn of our lust, burning slow and bright, taking us through the longest stretch of night. Keep that bass line moving just like that. Sophisticated fire on the velvet mat, drowning in the autumn, sinking in the soul, making the broken pieces finally whole. said that hell is other people, my friend, but I think hell is the silence at the day's end. When the phone doesn't ring and the TV is bright, and you're staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night. I pour a double shot of 12-year-old Pete and listen to the slow vibration of the street, thinking about the books that I read in my prime, trying to find a logical excuse for time. But logic don't apply when the bassline is deep, and you've got a mountain of secrets to keep. The amber liquid burns like a long-lost truth, a smoky epitaph for the madness of youth. Just whiskey and philosophy drowning out the pain, a slow funk rhythm falling like the winter rain. We know too much now to ever be naive, but we still need a bassline to make us believe. Yeah, we still need the soul to make us reprieve. To make us reprieve. We read the grand books and we traveled the world, saw the flags of a dozen empires unfurl. But the greatest mystery is still in this glass, watching the years in the brown liquid pass. I used to debate about the meaning of life with an intellectual tongue and a rhetorical knife. Now I don't care about the why or the how, I just want the heavy funk to hit me right now. Nietzsche was wrong about the eternal return, cause the same old mistakes just continue to burn. And no matter how much wisdom you think you have found, you're still just a lonely man sitting the ground. Just whiskey and philosophy drowning out the pain, a slow funk rhythm falling like the winter rain. We know too much now to ever be naive, but we still need a bassline to make us believe. The ice cubes are clicking like a skull in my hand, and in the log language that I finally understand, it says you can't rationalize the heartache and loss, you just have to pay the administrative cost. I'm living a life that's complex and deep, where the harvest is small for the tears that you reap. The Hamlin B3 is beginning to growl like a lonely wolf on a midnight prowl, echoing the questions I'm too tired to ask as I strip away my intellectual mask. Here's to the thinkers and the heavy drinkers, the lonely late night existentialist linkers, who know that the world is a beautiful mess, and the only way out is to fully confess to the bassline, to the rhythm, to the heavy low end. The only true philosopher left to defend. A right to be broken, a right to be sad, underneath this heavy funk that we've always had. Just whiskey and philosophy drowning out the pain, a slow funk rhythm falling like the winter rain. We know too much now to ever be naive, but we still need a bassline to make us believe. Whiskey and philosophy burning in my throat, a middle-aged mind in a heavy wool coat. Keep that bass moving, keep the ice clicking, the clock on the wall is relentlessly ticking, but the funk is eternal, the soul is intact, and that's the only philosophical fact. Pour another double, let the rhythm spin, let the late night wisdom finally begin. The sun is coming up, but it doesn't feel bright. It's just a paler version of the lonely night. A cup of cold coffee sitting on the wooden board, and the echoing drone of a minor chord. I look at the dark liquid black as my regrets, thinking about the promises and the unpaid debts of a life that's been lived too hard and too fast. Now I'm just staring at the ruins of the past. The kitchen is quiet, the radiator groans, a domestic symphony for my aching bones. I wrap my hands around a ceramic mug, wishing for a simple non-transactional hug. Cold coffee and warm soul, trying to make a broken man whole. The world is moving fast outside my door, but the funk keeps my feet firmly on the floor. Yeah, keeping me grounded when the spirit wants to soar. Your pity, I don't need your praise. I survived the worst of my reckless days. Just let me sit here with the bassline low and let the healing process start real slow. I see the morning traffic starting to begin, people rushing out to join the race again. They think the financial security will save their hearts from the inevitable way that the structure departs. But I've been to the top of that corporate hill, and I know it's just a cold administrative chill. Cold coffee and warm soul, trying to make a broken man whole. The world is moving fast outside my door, but the funk keeps my feet firmly on the floor. Organ enters like a morning prayer, breathing some warmth into the freezing air. It tells me that the scars are just a part of the design, the complex architecture of this life of mine. I don't have to apologize for being this way, a little bit broken at the start of the day. The bass guitar is humming a supportive tune, a gentle reassurance that the night is coming soon, when I can hide again in the velvet black and never have to look at the economic trend. Us to face every single goddamn thing that we tried to bury in the middle of the night, when the darkness made the wrongs feel like right. But I've got my defense mechanism right here, this analog rhythm that conquers the fear. Let the snare drum crack, let the bass line bleed. This cold coffee and warm soul is all that I need. Cold coffee and warm soul, trying to make a broken man whole. The world is moving fast outside my door, but the funk keeps my feet firmly on the floor. Warm soul in the cold, cold world, that's all I need to survive the day. Cold coffee on the table, warm soul in my chest. Let the low frequencies give my mind some rest. No rush, no panic, just a steady beat, keeping me safe from the corporate street. Cold coffee and warm soul, take me down where the deep waters roll. Every clock in this town is telling a different lie. Some say it's too late, some say time's flying by. But I'm standing still on the edge of the street, feeling the vibration of the subterranean beat. The hands of the Big Ben are moving backwards tonight. Or maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks in the neon light. I see the businessmen rushing to catch their trains, with briefcase full of papers and heads full of pains. They think they can manage the hours and the days, but they're just getting lost in the administrative haze. The ticking sound is amplified inside my soul, like a hammer striking at a beautiful china bowl. On the boulevard of broken clocks, we walk in a daze, lost in the smoke of a vintage haze. The bass is the pendulum that never goes wrong, keeping us steady, keeping us strong. Yeah, keeping the rhythm when the time is all gone. My friends have all settled that they've built their own walls. They don't answer the phone when the deep midnight calls, but I'm still out here auditing my sins. Oh yeah, waiting to see where the music begins. I remember the London summers when time didn't exist. We just lay in the park getting beautifully pissed. Now every second is measured by a digital watch, counting the price of my expensive scotch. The dynamic of the city has shifted to the cold, a mechanical factory for the young and the old. But the funk is an outlaw that refuses to punch the card, staying out in the dark where the concrete is hard. On the boulevard of the broken clock, so we walk in the days, lost in the smoke of a vintage haze. Oh, the bass is the pendulum that never goes wrong, keeping us steady, keeping us strong. The wah-wah guitars bending the temporal line, making the past and the present intertwine. I see the boy I was in 1992, standing on the corner with nothing to do. He looks at me now with a questioning stare, wondering how I got the silver in my hair. I don't have no answers to give him tonight, just this heavy funk groove that feels perfectly right. The clocks are all smashed, the gears are on the floor, and I don't care about the schedule anymore. Time, you're a thief that we can't never catch. You scratch at our windows and break every latch. You steal our complexions, you steal our desire, leaving us with nothing but a slow burning fire. But tonight we are breaking your mechanical chains and flooding the rhythm through our aging veins. Let the bass drum thump like a timeless heart, where the ending of the hour is where we start. On the boulevard of broken clocks, we walk in a daze, lost in the smoke of a vintage haze. Oh, the bass is the pendulum that never goes wrong, keeping us steady, keeping us strong. Tick-tock, but the bass don't stop. A broken clocks, but the groove is right on time. On the boulevard, walking slow and deep, where the mechanical nightmares go to sleep. Let the pendulum swing, let the low end roll. No more schedules for a deep funk soul. Broken clocks, timeless night, heavy groove. This is the only way for us to move. I'm in no hair dye. Don't tell me I'm old. The silver on on my head is worth more than gold. It's the price of admission to the temple of truth, a fine compensation for the madness of youth. I spend my 20s just trying to fit in, worrying about the trends and the shape of my chin. Now I don't care what the fashion mags say. I'm a grown-up man, and I'm doing it my way. The bass guitar is popping with a heavy, thick thumb, and I'm marching to the beat of my own damn drum. These wrinkles around my eyes are stories of laughter, and the painful lessons that came shortly after. I've got silver hair and the golden blues, walking this earth in my expensive shoes. The bass is funky and the mood is deep. I got promises to break and secrets to keep. Yeah, vintage style that the young kids can't read. Yeah. You can keep your pop songs, your digital noise. I'm a grown-up man with grown-up toys. Give me analog rhythm, a Hammond B3, and let the deep soul set my spirit free. I see the young boys flexing in the nightclub light, thinking they're the kings of the Parisian night, but they don't know the power of a slow-cooked groove, the kind of maturity that makes the mountains move. We don't have to shout to get our point across. We know exactly who we are. We know the cost of every single battle that we won and we lost. I've got silver hair and the golden blues, walking this earth in my expensive shoes. Oh, the bass is funky and the mood is deep. I got promises to break and secrets to keep. The brass. Section enters with a confident flair, cutting through the smoke and the stagnant air. It's a sophisticated sound for a sophisticated age. A brand new chapter on a well-worn page. I sat in the boardroom, I made the big deals, but none of that compares to how this rhythm feels. This is the true wealth, the ultimate prize, the music that connects the foolish and the wise. So let the silver shine under the spotlight's glare. I'm a king of the funk and I just don't care. They try to sell us youth in a plastic jar, but they can't change the substance of who we are. We've been through the fire, we've been through the rain. We know how to turn our sorrow into a heavy train of deep soul funk that keeps the world alive long after the superficial trends survive. So let the bass drum thud, let the bass guitar growl, with the silver-haired wolves on a midnight prowl. I've got silver hair and the golden blues, walking this earth in my expensive shoes. The bass is funky and the mood is deep. I've got promises to break and secrets to keep. Silver and gold, that's how the story is told. Growing older, growing bolder, no cold shoulder. Play it funky now, let the horn section blow. Silver hair and golden blues, watch the river flow. And then the log man in the digital world of lies, with the silver on my head and the blues in my eyes. Yeah, keep it heavy, keep it slow. Nowhere left to rush, nowhere left to go. Yeah. The station is empty, the iron tracks are cold. Another story ends, another lie's been told. The steam is rising up to the glass pane sky as I watch the last train slowly rumble by. I hold a one-way ticket in my shaking hand, leaving behind a life that didn't go as planned. The French platform is quiet, the neon signs are dim, and my heart is sinking like a stone that cannot swim. I can hear the echo of our old arguments, scattered like debris among the railway scents of oil and iron and the cold winter air. A desolate landscape of absolute despair. On the last train to Lyon, carrying my ghost, leaving behind the things I love the most. A heavy bassline pulling at my heavy coat, a lump of pure sorrow stuck in my throat. Yeah, riding through the darkness on a rusted boat. Yeah. I remember your laughter in the cafes of Lyon, but the music has stopped and the dancers are gone. Now I'm just a passenger on a midnight run, looking for shelter from the rising sun. The dynamic of our love was a beautiful crime, built on the shifting sands of borrowed time. We thought we could outrun the age and the gray, but the train schedule always has the final say. I look out the window at the dark countryside, nowhere left for a broken man to hide. Just a steady clack clack of the wheels on the rail, a monotonous rhythm for a tragic tale. On the last train to Lyon, carrying my ghost, leaving behind the things I love the most. A heavy bassline pulling at my heavy coat, a lump of pure sorrow stuck in my throat. The compartment is cold, the velvet seats are warm, just like the spirit that was shattered and torn. I try to close my eyes, but the bassline keeps me awake, reminding me of every single vow I had to break. The saxophone is wailing from the next car down, a traveling musician leaving another town. His melody is heavy with the same old regret, a song about a woman that he can't forget yet. It syncopates perfectly with the engine's drone, confirming the fact that I'm completely alone. Oh, Lyon, you're waiting with your cold stone streets, where the old world grandeur and the modern funk meets. I'm coming to you with nothing but my sins and a heavy soul ballad where the darkness begins. Let the train roll on through the freezing night, far away from the ghost of a fading light. Let the rhythm of the rails wash my conscience clean from the most painful memories I've ever seen. On the last train to Lyon, carrying my ghost, leaving behind the things I love the most. A heavy bassline pulling at my heavy coat, a lump of pure sorrow stuck in my throat. Clickety-clack go the tracks, but the funk keeps me grounded. The goodbye, my love, the final horn has sounded. On the last train to Lyon, sinking into the dark, leaving no footprint, leaving no mark, just the heavy soul, the deep funk groove rumbles through the night that will never move. Riding the iron, swallowing the pain, on the last train to Lyon, through the winter rain.
Fog is rolling in over Waterloo Bridge, cutting through the night like a razor's edge. I watch the dark water swallow the light as London goes to sleep, giving up the fight. My hands are shoved deep in my cashmere coat, with a bitter taste of gin stuck in my throat. I've spent half my life in this heartless town, watching the rain bring the young dreams down. The big band tolls, but the sound is hollow. There's no tomorrow for a ghost to follow. Just the murky river moving slow and mean, reflecting the pieces of a broken scene. There are shadows on the Thames, dancing so slow to a ghost of a fun from a lifetime ago. Nobody knows the burdens we keep, buried so deep while the rest of the world is asleep. Yeah, buried in the mud where the memories creep. We spent our best years chasing the sun. Now we're just waiting for the evening to come. But there's a comfort in the darkness, a warmth in the base, a quiet sanctuary in this lonely place. I remember when the city used to feel so wide, full of secrets that we couldn't wait to hide. Now every street corner just looks like a bill, debt to be paid while the spirit stands still. The red double-deckers pass by like a blur, carrying the passengers to where they used to prefer. But I'm staying off the bus, staying on the stone, learning the architecture of being alone. There are shadows on the Thames, dancing so slow to a ghost of a fun from a lifetime ago. Nobody knows the burdens we keep, buried so deep while the rest of the world is asleep. Yeah, buried in the mud where the memories creep. The rhythm of the tide matches my own pulse as I try to forget every beautiful impulse that led me to ruin in my younger days, lost in the thick of the London haze. A horn section enters from a pub down the lane, screaming out a melody of sophisticated pain. It blends with the mist and the wet black asphalt, reminding me that every failure was my own damn fault. But the bassline doesn't judge, it just stays in the pocket, locking my heart like an old metal locket. Oh, Father Thames, you've seen it all before, the rise and the fall of the rich and the poor. You took my youth and you washed it away, leaving me with nothing but this beard of gray. But tonight I'm giving you my heavy mind and all of the wreckage that I left behind. Let the low-end frequency carry the weight of a middle-aged man standing at the gate. There are shadows on the Thames, dancing so slow to a ghost of a fun from a lifetime ago. Nobody knows the burdens we keep, buried so deep while the rest of the world is asleep. Yeah, buried in the mud where the memories creep. Let the river flow, let the bassline go deep into the mist where the answers grow. Shadows on the Thames, dancing in the dark, leaving behind no footprint, no mark. Just a slow funk, the deep soul groove, moving the waters that will never move. Good night, London, you cold, gray stone. I'm finally at peace with being alone.
Cobblestone streets glistening in the dark, the distant howling of a lonely hound's bark. Walking through Montmartre with my collar turned high, no one to talk to but the cold European sky. The street lamps cast a long distorted silhouette of a man trying hard to forget what he can't forget. The dynamic of this city is for lovers in the spring, but in the dead of winter, it don't mean a damn thing. I passed the closed up cafes where the artists used to paint, the smell of turpentine and old espresso getting faint. My boots echo loudly against the frozen stone, a syncopated reminder that I am completely alone. It's midnight in Montmartre and the blues is in the air, a heavy funk groove for the weight that I bear. They say Paris is for lovers, but tonight it's for the lost, counting every bridge that my broken heart has crossed. Yeah, counting the tears and the price that it cost. A jazz horn is weeping from a basement cafe, melting the worries of another wasted day. I smoke my last cigarette, watch the embers die, just another stranger passing myself by. The Sacré-Cœur is rising like a ghost in the mist, a white stone reminder of the lips I never kissed. I can hear the bass line throbbing through the wooden floor of a nightclub that don't welcome my kind anymore. They want the young, the beautiful, the ones who still can dream, not a man who's bursting at his structural seams. It's midnight in Montmartre and the blues is in the air, a heavy funk groove for the weight that I bear. They say Paris is for lovers, but tonight it's for the lost, counting every bridge that my broken heart has crossed. The Seine is flowing black beneath the bridges down below,
carrying the secrets that the tourists never know. I used to think the city held the answer to my soul. Now I see it's just another beautifully carved bowl, empty and cold, waiting for a rain that never heals, just reflecting the numbness that a grown man feels. But the rhythm of the funk is the only thing that's warm, a safety net of soul in this slow-moving storm. I wrap my scarf tighter as the wind begins to blow, step into the bassline, heavy and slow. Oh, Paris, you're a cruel mistress when the night gets deep. You promise us romance, then you put our hearts to sleep. I've walked your boulevards for 20 years or more, and I'm still knocking on the same forbidden door. Let the trumpet cry out, let the bass drum thud, let the rhythm mix with the winter in my blood. It's midnight in Montmartre, and the blues is in the air. A heavy funk groove for the weight that I bear. They say Paris is for lovers, but tonight it's for the lost, counting every bridge that my broken heart has crossed. Let the horn cry, let the bass bleed. Midnight, and I'm still here. Whoa, walking the stones, the feeling the cold, a deep soul ballad for the growing old. Montmartre darkness, funk in my veins, washing away the remaining stains. Good night, Paris, you beautiful thief. Leave me alone with my rhythm and grief. See a man in the mirror that I barely know, with the eyes of a king who lost his kingdom long ago, living in a house of mahogany and dust, where every single memory is turning into rust. I touch the leather chairs that crack just like my skin, a beautiful facade for the emptiness within. I bought the finest things that money could ever provide, but none of them could buy a cure for the rot inside. The grandfather clock ticks like a judgment day, reminding me of all the things I threw away. The silver spoons are tarnished, the chandeliers are dim, and the cup of my loneliness is filled up to the brim. These are vintage regrets, aging in the cellar of my mind, the bittersweet flavor of the years left behind. Play me a bass line that scratches at the bone, 'cause tonight even the music feels alone. Oh, yeah, pour it heavy, let it overflow. We traded our passions for a comfortable chair, a pension, a suit, and a head of silver hair. But the funk doesn't care about the money you made, it only asks for the price that your soul is paid. I recall the London nights when we had nothing to lose, sleeping on the cold floor, singing the real blues. Now I sleep on Egyptian cotton, but I can't find no rest, just a heavy vintage sorrow beating in my chest. The bank account is full, but the spirit is so broke. My grand ambitions vanished like a puff of smoke. I built a fortress high to keep the world outside. Now I'm a prisoner of my own goddamn pride. These are vintage regrets, aging in the cellar of my mind, the bittersweet flavor of the years left behind. Play me a bassline that scratches at the bone, 'cause tonight even the music feels alone. I stare at the photograph 1984, when we used to kick down every single locked door. We had holes in our jeans, but fire in our eyes. We didn't need no corporate ties, no calculated lies. Now I look at the calendar and wonder where it went. The decades of compromise, the energy misspent. The wah-wah guitar is weeping for the boy I used to be, drowning in the deep mud of my own complacency. There's no rewind button on this tape of life, just a cold, sharp edge of memory's knife. Is anybody out there who feels this kind of cold? The kind that hits your spirit when your story's mostly told. You look at your achievements and you wonder what they mean when you're standing all alone behind a silver screen. Lord, have mercy on a man who has it all, but has nobody there to catch him when he falls. Let the bass guitar groan, let the organ cry underneath this heavy European sky. These are vintage regrets, aging in the cellar of my mind. The bittersweet flavor of the years left behind. Play me a bassline that scratches at the bone, 'cause tonight even the music feels alone. Pour another glass of these vintage regrets. Let it sit on the top, bitter but true. Vintage regrets, 20 years in the making. Turn the lights off, just leave the bass. Let it scratch, let it bleed, let it hurt. Nothing left but the sediment at the bottom of the bottle. Ancient sorrow, modern funk, timeless pain. Yeah, let it rain, let it rain. We don't dance like the children do, wild and free. We move like the tide of a dark, forgotten sea. Your perfume smells like Paris in the late July. A bittersweet hello before the long goodbye. We don't talk about forever because we know the math. We both walk down a long and broken path. Your hand in mine feels like a heavy piece of clay, shaping the dynamic of what we cannot say. There's a silence between us that weighs 1,000 pounds as the music plays on with these low-end sounds. We are two ships passing in a midnight fog, writing our confession in a dusty log. It's the velvet undertow pulling us down below, where the rhythm is heavy and the heartbeats are slow. We're too old for promises, too tired to pretend. Just let the funk carry us to the bitter end. Yeah, let it wrap around your knees, let it take away the pain. Yeah, you got your scars and baby, I've got mine, written in the wrinkles and the vintage wine. We don't ask for tomorrow, we just take the night. Two lonely souls dancing under fading light. I see the history in the way you move your hips, the taste of engine arguments upon your lips. But we don't argue tonight, no, we just sway, letting the low and watch the ghosts of our past away. Our eyes are like windows to a burning house where the fire has died, leaving only a mouse nibbling at the edges of what we used to be before the weight of the world broke you and me. It's the velvet undertow, hey, pulling us down below, where the rhythm is heavy and the heartbeats are slow. promises, too tired to pretend. Just let the funk carry us to the bitter end. The room is spinning backwards, but the beat stays straight, locking us together in this midnight fade. I can hear the bass guitar growling like a beast, feasting on the remnants of our lonely feast. We don't need the moonlight, we don't need the sun. We already know that the damage has been done. So just press your body close to my chest. Let the heavy groove give your worries some rest. We're drowning in velvet, we're sinking in deep, into a place where the angels don't weep. Look at us, two survivors of the midlife war. We don't even know what we're fighting for anymore. Is it love, is it comfort, or just the fear of the cold? God, is so heavy, this business of getting old. But when the bass hits right there, nothing else matters. The illusion shatters, the ego just scatters into the darkness, into the rhythm, into the flow. There is no looking back, we've got nowhere to go. It's the velvet undertow, pulling us down below. Where the rhythm is heavy, and the heartbeats are slow. We're too old for promises, too tired to pretend. Just let the funk carry us to the bitter end. Let it pull us under, smooth and heavy, just like that, into the velvet darkness. No more questions, just the undertone. Hold on tight, feel the pressure rise, drowning in the rhythm, looking in your eyes. The velvet undertow taking us deep, taking us down where the secrets sleep. The clock strikes midnight, but time's been dead for hours. The rain outside is washing down the neon towers. I'm sitting with a glass of scotch that's losing its ice, thinking about the ghosts of the women I had to pay for twice. I see the condensation dripping down the glass, just like the years, watching them fade, watching them pass. My overcoat is heavy with the scent of old tobacco and regret, a dynamic of a life that I ain't ready to forgive just yet. The ice cube cracks like a bone in the quiet room, a solitary rhythm in this self-inflicted doom. I used to think the future was a promise in the sky. Now I know it's just a shadow passing my tired eye. Oh, it's a deep, deep soul, drowning in the funk of the night. When the shadows grow long and the wrongs start feeling like right. Just a heartbeat skipping to a bassline so slow. In this smoke and neon, there's nowhere left to go. Yeah, nowhere left to turn. Nowhere left to hide. My youth is a currency I spent on foolish things. A broken guitar with rusted, forgotten strings. The French rain is cold, the London sky is gray, but the American blues in my chest is here to stay. I used to chase the starlight, now I just watch the street lamp glow. A middle-aged man learning what he didn't want to know. The neon's buzzing like a fly, trapped in my head, repeating all the words that should have stayed unsaid. I look in my hands, they've grown stranger to my eyes. filtering the lies. We wanted to be legends when we were 25. Now we're just grateful to be barely alive. Oh, it's a deep, deep soul, drowning in the funk of the night. When the shadows grow long and the wrongs start feeling like right. Just a heartbeat skipping to a bassline so slow. In this smoke and neon, there's nowhere left to go. The barman is wiping down the counter with a rag. He's got his own heavy cross, his own heavy bag. We don't exchange words, we just exchange a stare. Two tired soldiers breathing in the smoky air. The world outside is moving at a terrifying speed, chasing after things that nobody really needs. But in this dim lit corner, the low end is a friend holding my hand until the bitter lonely end. I put another coin in the jukebox on the wall and watch the last remaining illusion slowly fall. They tell you that it gets easier when you cross 45, but they don't tell you how hard it is just to feel alive. You become a monument to your own mistakes, counting up the promises and watching how each one breaks. But tonight I don't care, let the groove take the wheel. Let me forget all the things I'm supposed to feel. The bassline is an anchor in the stormy raging sea, the only damn thing that's still making sense to me. Oh, it's a deep, deep soul, drowning in the funk of the night. Yeah. When the shadows grow long and the wrongs start feeling like right. Yeah. Oh, just a heartbeat skipping to a bassline so slow. In this smoke and neon, there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere left to go. Just the bass and the smoke and me. Watch the ice melt, let it drown. Take us home, bassman. Take us home. Deep in the night, deep in the funk, smoking neon, neon smoke. Nothing left to say, nothing left to lose. Just another late night dose of the heavy soul blues. Beneath the streets of Paris, where the history turns to bone, I'm walking through the tunnels, and I'm walking all alone. The dampness hits my lungs like a memory I can't shake. Every step is heavy for the choices that I make. I had a woman back in Savannah with a laugh like golden wine, but I let her slip through fingers, left her waiting on the line. Now the darkness, here's a blanket, and the silence is a scream. I'm just chasing down a nightmare, trying to catch a dream. My trumpet's got a dent where I dropped it in the dirt, a physical reminder of the hunger and the hurt. The Dixieland parades, they all feel like a funeral march. My soul is just a temple with a crumbling, broken arch. I'm playing for the rats, for the skulls within the wall, waiting for the ceiling of this rotten
bassline. It's a heartbeat in the grave, counting all the mercy that I never thought to save. 45 years, and I'm still searching for the light. But the only thing I find is the velvet of the night. My skin is like the parchment of a book that's never read, full of stories of the living and the whispers of the dead. I've walked across the ocean, I've bled upon the keys, begging for a moment of a gentle, cooling breeze. But the air is stale and heavy, like the incense of the past, and I'm starting to suspect that this song will be my last. Oh, can you hear the soul funk weeping in the deep? It's a secret that the city is too arrogant to keep. The brass is screaming murder, the rhythm's losing time. I'm just a broken vessel, committing every crime, sinking down, where the shadows have no name. I'm just a dying ember in a cold and hollow frame. The walls are closing in, the stone is turning cold. This is the story that I never should have told. Forget the applause, forget the neon shine. The only thing that matters is this glass of bitter wine. Break the rhythm, snap the spine of every tune. I am howling at the darkness, I am cursing at the moon. The echoes fade, the torches die. There's no one left to hear my cry. Just the damp, the dark, the stone down low. Deep low, alone. Alone. Horseman's stone is weeping in the great Parisian rain. I'm walking through the echoes of a long and wasted reign. My shadow is a stranger that I follow down the street, with the rhythm of the city and the blister on my feet. I remember how the Georgia sun would burn upon my skin before I traded everything for all this neon sin. The brass is in my pocket, but the fire's turned to coal. I'm just a hollow instrument with a crack inside my soul. I tried to build a kingdom out of jazz and smoky air, but castles made of melody dissolve in deep despair. 45 years of touring from the London docks to Rome, and yet I've never built a place that I could call my home. The Fender Rose is crying out a chord that sounds like glass, shattering the quiet as the midnight hours pass. My hands are shaking, rhythm is a cruel and steady thief, stealing every joy I had and replacing it with grief. With a rhythm in the rain, the ghost inside the groove, with nothing left to fight for and nowhere left to move. The gold has turned to iron, a ticking blade of steel, measuring the distance to a life I cannot feel. I look into the mirror and I see a map of pain, of nights spent in the gutters and the seasons lost in vain. I drank the wine of vanity, I tasted all the lies. Now I watch the fire dying in my own exhausted eyes. There's a silence in the hallway that is louder than the scream, the jagged broken remnants of a long forgotten dream. Let the trumpets choke on the silence, let the low-end frequencies drag the sky down to the mud. I have no more armor, I have no more pride, just the raw, exposed nerves of a man who's already died. Give me one last note, one last dark